Okay, this is where we at. 229. Welcome to my live. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and breeze on through. This is weight day today, so let's just go ahead and grind through the weights, man. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you guys today because I'm gonna explain the workouts, explain the reasons why when people have questions, because they're going by their own understanding, what they've learned and what they use weights for. I want to explain to you why I use weights. Okay? These are not extreme heavy weights. The most I deal with is 35 pounds. If I'm feeling zesty, I'll go to the 45s. What do I do? I'll go to the 45 pounds. That's kind of rare now because I kind of strained my back one time doing that not too long ago. It took a while to recover from it, so I'm back down to the 35 pounds. And I would always tell you guys, be careful of your back, be careful of your posture when you are fooling with weights. Some of y'all may just simply think, hey, it's not super heavy, so what's the big deal? No, you can strain your back on lighter weights as well. So I'm here to tell you, be careful, okay? Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. We're gonna turn that down, way down. I want y'all to hear me today. Never mind the music. All right. The first set, of course, we're gonna do 3 different variations of hammers. So the first set will be the traditional hammers together. Okay? It's one of the traditionals, and we're gonna run them together. 10 is the set. Yes, 10 is the set. Yeah. See? Not easy. I mean, not hard. Not hard. Alright. The next set of hammers will be individuals, one at a time. That's the next set, right? You gotta love what you do, or you won't do it, or you'll halfway do it. So, for me, I love the reason why I'm even fooling with weights in the first place. I'm only tampering with these weights because I am looking to build strength. I'm not looking to build my physique. I'm looking to build strength. I want to be able to hit hard when I finally have to hit. And the only way I can successfully get stronger, and that is doing more strenuous things with weights. That's why I do what I do. I want everybody to understand, any weight exercise you see me doing, it's all for the sole purpose of my buddy right here. My pal. Huh? Huh? Over there. Okay. My buddy. I abused that buddy right there. Okay, that's not funny. Alright, individual hammers. Alright. 10 is the set. 10 is the set, baby. Okay, so 10 is the set. Now those are individuals. Now, you notice I'm not working, you don't hear a clock, a timer in the background. I'm not doing a timer with these weights anymore. because I found myself rushing to keep up with the timer. And that, in a sense, was burning me out even more. Not giving myself enough break time in between the sets. You see? Sometimes people have to take longer breaks in between the sets. And I guess I'm one of them guys. I'm one of those individuals. So, I figured that out after a real burnout the other day. Doing the exact same thing I'm doing now. I just felt so drained, man. And it's not, I mean, I had rest, I had the good nourishment. Something was burning me out. So I felt like maybe I'm just really pushing myself too much. And I know I'm pushing myself pretty good, because if I'm already at 229 without taking a break, I feel like that's really pushing. That's cool. I want to be able to do that because I'm trying to transform my body into a more striking, a harder striker. I want to be able to hit hard when I choose to. I don't want to be, even when I get burnt out, I still try to hit hard when I'm burnt out of doing the bag work. But I want to be able to turn it on at the unexpected moment, like we both can be fatigued and tired, and we're feeling it, and when we try to call on that power, it's not there. I want to be able to even muster it up at that totally fatigued moment. That's what I'm really working for. So these weights are helping me get stronger. Okay. Next, individual hammers. Let's not forget what we're doing here. You know, I'm trying to explain as I go. Or did I do these already? I think I felt like I did these already. I probably did them on another platform and just totally forgot. Talking too much. That happens. You get like me, man. Get old like me. You don't want to get old. Well, you do want to get old. And say you don't want to get old. You should want to get old like me. Okay. So, the last set of hammers I'm going to do, even though I messed that second set up, I don't even remember what the freak I was doing. But anyway, the next set is going to be running man. I named these, so don't judge me. Alright. Now, it ain't like people don't do these. I know people do these somewhere. There's somebody out there that does what I'm about to do. I know they do. This can't be new because they dumbbells. Everybody must have tried everything with dumbbells. I'm sure they've done this. I just never seen it. So being I ain't never seen it, I am the pioneer of running man hammers. I'm the creator of running man hammers. Anybody gonna dispute that? Okay, cool. I don't hear none. Alright. Cool diggity dog. Let's do these running man hammers. Let's get them done. Woo woo. Woody woo. Now you notice, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I adjusted my feet a little bit as I started because I'm noticing that when I keep my feet together, like with the rest of the workouts, that I'm swaying or my back is having to try to engage both ways. So even though that's going to happen anyway, but once I put my lead foot out, like if you're gonna run, you get on your mark, get set. So you want to kind of be in that position for these. I'll do another set with my feet. Lead foot out, and then we'll start doing it like that, like I'm running. So I'm shifting my weights on my legs. You know what I mean? Upper body, legs, arm, same thing. All together. So the running man, I'm not going to move this out the way because I don't want to. I don't even think you'll get a full body. You might. Let me try. Let me just give y'all full body. Let me slide this out the way just for the running man. Because if y'all not understanding me explaining it, let me show you. I know I got a weird way of explaining stuff. I mean, it wasn't hard to move it, but I just didn't want to do it. Alright, so. Alright, this is good. Right here. You should be able to see me right on this spot, right? Okay. I'm going to do another set of the running man, and this is the difference between what I first started doing versus now. This is what I was doing before. Okay? Now what I'm doing, I got my lead foot out. Doing that. So you see, that did make a difference in how I'm feeling. It took less, it took more stress off my back by doing it that way. The first time I bend my knees, that's what I was doing at first. I would get right, bend my knees, then do it. But I found out by me separating my feet with my lead foot front in the front, doing it, it's almost like I'm pushing off, like I'm about to run. You know, so that's why I call him running man. Huh? Makes sense, right? Well, it makes sense to me. So long as it makes sense to me, and I can at least explain it the best that I can to you, trying to relate what I'm feeling with these workouts. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, let's get this right. Okay, so when I ran through the hammers, it's crunch time with the 45s. It's 45 crunch time, and it's flying in here again. Look at them. Boy, they come in here like they're gonna get a snack. Ain't no food in here. There's nothing in here to eat. This is the part of summer I don't like. The critters. Don't like that. I don't think there's anybody, even country boys who've been raised out here, I know they don't like them critters either. If they do, they weird. Alright, let's get 10 sets. 10 of these. 10 of these. You know, I think I like this setup. Y'all like this setup I got here, the way I got it? This is a lot better than the way I had it before. Yeah, because this way, well, it may not be so great for the bags, but it's good for the weights. So I may have to kind of switch it around. This is all experimental stage anyway, as far as how I really want to do things out here. Okay. You notice I'm taking my time. I don't have, not being rushed by the clock. That's good. That'll help preserve me a little bit by the end. You know, because that was just a rush. I mean, it's cool for me to try to stick to that 3 minutes on and 1 minute off, but I'm really not taking off too much. And I think doing the weights, it just drains more out of my muscles, and I'm not giving it enough time to recoup. Like for now, without the timer, I got time to recoup. Talk to you for a bit, explain what I'm doing or have done, and that's my recoup time. Then I go right back to it. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the infamous curls. There's variations of these curls that I would do as well. Let's start off with coming out here, or starting here and turn, and then turn back. So I'm thinking I could do this as a set. I can do the turn as a set, and then I could do individual as a set. Let's do that. Let's start out with these though. When you get tired, ain't none of this crap easy. Okay, that's that first variation, right? These are just 35 pounds. Ain't nothing to be saying nothing about. Just 35s. Right? Now, the next set will have to be, I guess I can put this back now because I'm not going to be, unless, but I got this oscillating fan out here now. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Trying to get my crap right. Okay. That was the first set, right? The next one, let's go ahead, start them here, curl them up, come back down. All right. I owe you a set of 10 of those. I guess you say shut up and do it, right? Just shut your mouth, pal, and do the workout. All right, I got ya. I got ya. Alright, so I did try to go like a kickback though. I did try to do that. So kind of helped a little bit back there. I don't really work those too much. Probably should start doing them, but I'm hitting pretty hard without them. Okay. Don't mess with me. Man, listen. My mind is wired different than everybody else's, so if you see me do something sporadically, don't worry. I'm okay. I got control of it. Alright. Now, what I say the last set of these curls will be the chop, little chop, little choppers. Let's just do them. I feel like I'm in a gym right now, working out the way I'm doing. I feel like without the hustle and bustle of dealing with people, that I'm getting a really good workout in right here in my own house, in my garage. Without the hustle and bustle of dealing with, I seen a girl the other day complaining about another woman not using the machine, but sitting on a machine, live streaming or whatever she was doing. And so they got into it over there. Y'all can have it. Okay. Where am I at? Chop. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these chops out the way, man. It's only 10 of them. It's only 10 little chops, man. Now, if I can't do 10 chops, I need to go sit down in the corner over there. At least 10 little chops. Come on. I fooled you, didn't you? You thought I was just going to do 10 of them suckers, didn't you? I did 20. Okay. So those are three variations. Right? Here. Did I do individuals? I know I did here. And then I did here. Then I did here. I didn't do individuals, so I'm going to give you that. I got to give you individuals, man. That's what's lengthening out this workout, but okay. Not ready. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I need some more. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think there's still a little zip in there. Oh, Jesus, sucker. I missed it. Okay. Individuals, right? I don't know how I forgot those. Alright, you ready? No? Yeah, I'm ready. I ain't ready. Now, that's been done. Ooh, yeah. Big birdie. Butter. Let's get it, brother. Alright. Hold on. I'm not ready for this. Dang it. And rushing myself through these workouts is not good. It's still, oh no, I'm good. Almost forgot. That's a whole different set of workout. Okay. I'm thinking about taps. Okay. So the curls are out the way. Now, let's go ahead and get some of these crunches. 45-pound crunch. You only need 10. All I need. Excuse me. It is good that came out now before I started. I'm good to go. Good to go. Okay, now, what's next? The next set are called taps. It's 2:39. This time tomorrow, I'll be over there at my orientation. This time tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a late workout, I believe. Yeah, I believe. It might not be too late, though. Like, it ain't going to be midnight, I don't think. But we'll see. Anyway, see, I'm trying to get my little wind up for these. Now, with these taps, if you're going to do these, now I'm going to give you a sample sideways. I'm going to show you how you should straighten your back up when you're doing these, because this will put a good strain on your back, your lower back, if you don't have the right or a better posture. Okay, so you do have to have a good posture. You got to bend your knees, get the posture, and then you do them. And if you miss getting the straight posture, then it's going to put extra strain on your lower back. Okay, because if you're holding the weights up here, what engages, if you're leaning forward, is your back to prevent you from falling forward. Your back is engaging. So you want to come straight and do these where it's less stress on your back. That's unless you're targeting your back and you hold the weights here and you just do this. Right? And that's you actually working on your back muscle, your lower back muscle. And if you're not doing that and you just want to actually do that one exercise, you want to bend your knees and straighten your back out. Here's a sample. Give you a sample of 10. Bend your knees and back a little bit. One shoot. I do the one shoot, the 1, 2, 3 shoots. It just helps me keep track of what set I'm on, you know? Alright. So that works. That's how that goes. Normally by the time I get to these taps, it's the end of that particular platform workout. Then I'll move to the next platform. These are the last things. When I get to these, I know I'm really wrapping it up on this platform. So, and I try to do at least 3 sets. That's about 30 of them. Right? That's unless I'm feeling zesty or something. Alright, so we got another set of taps with 2 shoots on the end. You see, this gives me enough time. I'm not chasing the clock. I'm not chasing time right now. I don't have to. The time of day is perfect. You know, there's no rush. So I don't have to chase time. Not today anyway. Maybe some other day I may have to, but not today. Okay. You ready for the second set of taps? Okay. Let's go ahead and tap our way on up out of here. Tap, tap, baby. Two shoots. Okay, so let me quickly explain. I call these taps, why I even brought up the name or came up with the name of taps is because that when I first started doing them, I noticed that I was touching the weights together. Bop, 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 touch. I was touching the weights. That was good in itself for a beginner, because what that was actually doing, well, let me just say that part first, and then I thought, hey, let me try not to touch them. Alright, so I got to put the brakes on before I get to contact, and then come back and then go back down. Right? So by me doing it that way, I noticed the difference. It's a slight difference. You might notice, you might not notice, but you got to try them out just to see what I'm talking about. Is that me bringing them together and tapping them, that contact, that impact, pops them back out a little bit. Pow! And then when they pop out like that, you grab them and you come back out, and then off your own muscle and strength, you bring them back, tap them, you grab it out off the tap. You know? These are rubber weights, so they're going to do that. Even steel weights do the same thing. You know? So instead of me getting that little extra help at the tap, what I would do is stop. So I'm still using a lot of my muscle to put the brakes on here, and then come back, put the brakes on here, come back, put the... So I'm stopping here and I'm stopping here before contact. And that is using the maximum of that movement without that little help. I'm not getting the help when I touch, you know? So that may not make a difference to some people, but then some people, it makes the world of a difference, because you wanna, like, if you're doing weights in the gym, heavy weights or whatever, and you go to put them down, a lot of people like to drop the weights. So I think by you throwing them weights down like that, you're not getting all of your muscle work. When you pick them up, it takes a lot of strength, and when you place them down, it takes strength. Those little bit of extra movements help. That's why people say, hey, you ain't getting full motion in your movements. Because they know that full motion is literally, you have to extend the muscle all the way out and then make it come all the way, you know what I'm saying? So you got to do it that way to get the full muscle workout all the way out and all the way up, right? And with these, don't touch, and back and forth, back and forth. Only one more set. That wasn't even a quick, that wasn't a fast explanation either. That took a little minute. But I needed the break. Now, the shoots are just extra. Felt that in the back. I felt that in my back. All right. That set for y'all is over. That's my workout. That is 229 now behind us. Yay. Tomorrow, God willing, we'll be at 230. Where we at? Aha. See, lucky I'm marking them, but I would have forgot. I would have thought this was my last platform, but my next platform is going to be Facebook. Still got to do this again. Got to do it 2 more times. Facebook and then TikTok. For the next stop, Facebook. There.